How was your holiday? It was nice. How was the beach? The beach was nice. How was the food? The food was really nice. How were the people? The people were nice. It was nice. It was nice. Hello, this is Harry from Learn English with British Harry. We're going to look at some simple words. Now, firstly, it's okay to use simple words. There's nothing wrong with this. However, to improve, it's nice to learn about other words you can use instead. Nice is an overused word. You could say, the weather is nice. I had a nice weekend. The food was nice. So you can see here, it's nice to use other words instead, which can help to make learning English more fun and more colourful. How's your tea? This tea tastes marvellous. That's a toy teacup. There is no tea. That's hogwash. This is tea. This tea tastes absolutely marvellous. Enjoyable. This adjective means something that is fun or something that gives you pleasure. I had an enjoyable lunch. The basketball game was enjoyable to watch. Watching Learn English with British Harry is enjoyable. Gardening is enjoyable. Amiable. This means someone that is sociable or something that has pleasant qualities. Kate is so amiable, everyone loves being around her. Kate is very friendly, very sociable. When people are around her, they feel happy. So you can say she is an amiable person. And the waiter was extremely amiable, so I had a good experience. Here, the waiter was really friendly and it made going to the restaurant, the whole experience, so much better. The cafe had an amiable atmosphere. So sometimes when you go to a place and it's just really friendly, for example, the lighting or the seating, and you just feel, yeah, I really like this place. So it had an amiable atmosphere. Delightful. Delightful, this adjective means something that gives you pleasure. His performance was delightful. Maybe you went to the theatre or you watched a movie and the actor's performance was so good. So rather than saying his performance was nice, you can say his performance was delightful. The view was absolutely delightful. Maybe you've walked or hiked to the top of a mountain and you can see this absolutely delightful view. My weekend was delightful. You can go into more detail. You could say, I went to the park, the weather was really delightful. So you can extend your answers if you want to. Marvelous. The sunrise over the ocean was marvelous. You look marvelous. The presentation of this breakfast looks marvelous. This tea tastes marvelous. Let's have a look at the word evil. There are many different ways to describe this word. And on a side note, I've noticed that in a lot of movies, a lot of the evil characters are British, or they have a British accent, which I thought is quite strange. I don't know why that is. Nefarious. This means very bad or evil. Batman stopped the Joker's nefarious plan. The business was involved in some nefarious activities. So maybe the business wasn't paying its employees. Maybe they were throwing rubbish into the ocean to cut costs. So here they were doing something illegal, something evil. Malicious, malicious. This is an interesting word. This means to cause harm to someone else on purpose. So you know that you are going to hurt someone else. For example, he wrote malicious comments on social media. Often you have people that write these evil and cruel remarks and comments to other people, and they know the person reading it will be upset and won't be happy. So they have an intent to cause harm. He spread malicious rumors about the other person. He felt hurt by the malicious comments about his artwork. Vicious, vicious. Here my top teeth are touching my bottom lip. Vicious. This means mean or violent. The lion's attack was vicious. The storm was vicious. She made vicious comments. Vile, vile. This means very bad, or it could mean disgusting. He is a vile person. So maybe he did something very mean. Maybe he cut to the front of the line when there was a long queue. So he was doing something very bad. Or maybe you saw someone spitting on the street and you could say that person is vile. She said vile, horrible things. This old cheese smells vile. Another common word is surprised. You can use flabbergasted. Flabbergasted means extremely surprised or shocked. When he saw the size of the fish he caught, he was flabbergasted. He was flabbergasted when he won the lottery. The magician's trick left him flabbergasted. I was astonished by the price. I was astonished by the amount of food he could eat. We were losing the match 10-0 and I was astonished when we won. Startled. He was startled by the thunder. The sneeze startled the people in the library. Achoo. I was startled to see someone look like me. Hello, you look handsome. So do you. These are some nice words. Oops. These are some great words to use instead of some common words. But please remember, it's okay to use these words like nice, evil, and surprised. But just try to push yourself and you can write some sentences. So grab your notebook and think of some nice sentences that you can use. The more that you keep practicing, the better you will become at using these words. When you know the meaning of these words, you can start to play with them and use them in an ironic way for humor if you want to. For example, I could look at the weather. If there are grey skies, I could say, the weather is delightful today. When not really, but I'm using it in a way to create some humor. I could open the fridge and say, I was flabbergasted. There was no butter. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you thought of the video in the comments below and click on the like button. If you are new here, click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.